Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. I want to at first send my condolences to Henry Novak's family. Sadly, he's no longer with us. He was an 18-year-old child. I'm not going to get into it. People can read up in the story. People know about what's happened to that young boy. But my heart goes out to his mum, his dad, and his siblings, and obviously his grandparents, etc. What I'm going to be talking about is, does anybody remember your parents or your grandparents sitting saying, Maggie Murphy's going to get you if you do, and they said that so that you would behave yourself. It happened to myself and so many others. It would say this as well, that they would use this. I actually wrote a story, and my mum and my gran actually helped because my autistic, so they helped write it for me as I was saying it, and they helped write it down for me. Because I wasn't exactly great at inverted commas and all the rest of it. So obviously I done that, and it was a story about myself and my wee dog, and obviously Maggie Murphy. But I can tell you a wee bit of it after I read this bit, okay? Maggie Murphy is not based on a single historical figure, but is instead a famous Scottish urban legend and a fictitious threat used by parents to keep misbehaving children in line. It's the same way when the parents, doesn't matter what your parents always threatened you with the police. If you don't behave yourself, you're going to be in the cells. So, yeah, the myth centres around a cruel elderly woman who supposedly ran a residential home for unruly children. For a deep dive into this, obviously, childhood threat became a staple of Glasgow folklore. The urban legend, for generations, Glaswegian parents used the phrase, "We'll send you to Maggie Murphy's." It's a way to force good behaviour. The legend paints Maggie Murphy as an unkind, witch-like figure who punished children by locking them in dark rooms, beating them, or in some exaggerated tales, even eating them. In some versions of the lore, her home was specifically known as a home for bad boys. Facts via our folklore. There is no basis in reality for Maggie Murphy's home. It was a completely made up bogeyman style figure destined to scare children over time. Parents would even point to spooky or abandoned looking houses in a local area when passing by, claiming them to be Maggie Murphy's residence to make the threat. Or if it was a grave, if you walk by. Because where I stayed like, basically next to the countryside. So there was loads, and there was a farmer, and right behind the farm, there was a graveyard. There was also another graveyard that my uncle's not worked at, but this one was abandoned and grass was over, but it was sinking a bit. And the farmer said, "Not a problem walking in. Just make sure you pick your dogs up or keep them on a lead." So obviously, not so that your dogs wouldn't argue with him and things like that, just or scare his animals. He had no problem you walking about at all. Not a problem on his farm. It was such an amazing gentleman, that guy. Um, the true crime crossover. The myth of Maggie Murphy was occasionally The myth of Maggie Murphy has occasionally become confused with a real tragic event in Glasgow's history. In 1961, a woman named Jean Bartlett Waddell suffered a mental breakdown and threw 5 children from a tenement window. If you if you're not from the UK, a tenement is like you're staying in a block of just a block of flats, just flats, and it's like high rise flats. So it is. Um, it's like you could be 18 up 20 odd up. So it is. A lot of your high rise flats have now been removed. So they have now. This horrifying real life event and the subsequent institutionalisation of the women involved later became entangled in local memory with the fictional mythos of Maggie Murphy. However, the classic Maggie Murphy of childhood lore, the disciplining bogey woman who runs a home for bad children, is entirely a product of Scottish myth and storytelling. The one about obviously the lady did do commit that crime, and she got put in a mental. She got to jail, but she obviously got institutionalised because she had took a mental breakdown. She obviously grabbed children into a flat and tossed them out the window. And the parents were going absolutely ballistic and got the door down and managed to save a few. But unfortunately, they couldn't save those 5. And also, as I said, she got into trouble for that, and so she should have as well. And if you feel it's like you do have um, problems, please seek help. There's no shame in saying, right, I'm not coping, and I get it. I really get it. It's like very hard. And I'm going to use a young lady. It's like there's a lady, and she's been screaming and screaming out for help, and she's put herself in the Clyde multiple times. She stood at the side of the Clyde, and she's filming herself begging for help. Every time the police come and take her, they put her in the cells and they let her go again. And I'm going, there's going to be one day that lady is not here anymore. Nobody is listening to this lady's screaming for help. And there's got to be more help out there. There's got to be, it's not, it's like, there's got to be more done to help people that are suffering like this, because it's not fair. I've seen it firsthand with my grandma. She's such a wonderful, beautiful. My grandma had I'm try, she no, I'm trying to remember the word there. It'll come to me, but she was always in and out of Levendale. It wasn't a split personality, but she'd end up with medication. Um, but a lot of the time she would just not take it. She would never attack anybody or anything like that. She just didn't. She'd just say, "I don't like you. Just get away from me." All that sort of things. But the last time before, she got a bit angry with me just before she passed away. Sadly, due to her age. She lived an amazing life. Her siblings passed before her. My mother passed before she did as well. But now her and my mum lay side by side each other, which she always wanted. She wanted to be beside her daughter. and that's the wish she got. But it's a shame because there needs to be more done to help people that are suffering, like more centres and things like that, more support groups. And it's a shame because men, I mean, don't get a lot. I mean, men are a lot, as statistics obviously say, men don't get the help, no a lot compared to women. And that's unfair because you know why? Because they're frightened to say, look, I'm struggling, I need help. Because society has them saying you shouldn't show your emotions, you should be manly, and that it's okay. It is, that's something that was a wee back, what, 40s, 30s or 40s or something. Um, this is 2026. Things are changed, and it's okay to say you're not okay. Always reach out to your parents, grandparents, your friends, somebody, even if you've got friends online that are doing gaming, somebody, and talk to them about how you're feeling. Don't suffer alone. I beg you not to suffer alone. It's not nice to suffer alone when you're in that dark place and you cannot see that light. And you will see that light. You will come out that darkness, and you'll have that power of love shining upon you. Just know that people do love you. You know you're loved. You know you're wanted. Everybody is in this wonderful and beautiful world. I'm obviously going to talk about, well, see, my wee story. It's not going to be great because I was like, I can't remember what age I was at school, but it was in first year. So, and it was just a quick wee, it was a funny story, but um, it was like one day, it was a summer day, and I asked my mum if it was okay if I could take Kerry. She was a little Yorkshire Terrier. She's gorgeous. She's my best friend in the world. She's always slept beside me. If I could take her over to the farm for a walk and a wander, she said yes, but make sure you get in before the street lights come out. Not a problem. And I go over the dual carriageway and over to the farm. I take her into I pick her up as we go by the farmer's house and then let her wander. And we wander into the old cemetery. And as we near one grave was named Maggie Murphy. But suddenly the skies become, which was bright and sunny, became dark and cloudy very quickly. The graveyard became a cloud of smoke, and I panicked. I shouting, Kerry, Kerry, where are you? Come on, Kerry. Come on, go. Nothing. Could not hear her. I panicked even more and ran in circles until I found the gate to get out and ran. I thought Kerry was behind me. I kept running. Kerry, Kerry, come on, girl. Come on, girl. All I can hear was cackling. Get out. Get out. Get out. Don't come back. Don't come back. And I will get you. I was terrified and I ran. I got to my mum and dad's house. I'm going, where's Kerry? Mum, where's Kerry? She's got She's not here. She was with you. Where is she? I looked all about the blocks. Kerry was not there. She said, if you don't go back over to that farm and see and find her, you are going to be grounded. I think that scared me more than the cloud of smoke that came over that graveyard. And I was going, but mum, nothing. Over and get the dog now. Big sigh. God. I went over to the farm and I got near the thing. All I heard is, ew, ew, ew. I'm going, that's Kerry. Out comes the farmer with Kerry. She'd a hurt paw, and the farmer picked her up. Does this little one belong to you? I suppose. Yes. Did you see either down there? No. I never went near that graveyard again. And that tale of Maggie Murphy always lives on. Maggie Murphy's going to get you if you don't behave. Believe me, I behaved after that fact. Not really. I mean, I think I was my mother and father's worst nightmare. I was never behaved, never get into trouble with authorities, but I just didn't do as I told. I don't like doing what people tell me to do. I do what I like to do myself. I mean, but I still haven't been in trouble, and I refuse to. I'm going to leave it there. As I said before, I will be going away Monday. This is why I'm doing another video. I'm going to post it. It's like 1:15 here in the UK, so I'll post it later on. Once I wake up, and then it's a video where I'm going. It's like beside the beach, so it's like internet is a hit and miss there. To be honest with you, I bought a device. Well, I pay for it through the company, so if I get internet, I can post some shorts. If not, then just please watch the videos, and as soon as I get back, I'll start posting some short. I'll start posting them as soon as I get on the train back home. But please stick together, guys. Stop arguing with each other. Spread love and light, and just be good to each other. Always compliment somebody, and if you don't get on with somebody, you don't like somebody, don't name call them or don't be racist or anything like that. Let people be. Just let people be who they are. Send them love and light, and good night. And I'll see you when I get back from my little trip away for a few days. I need to break from this flat. Good night.